the keynote speaker, Professor Tuitaek, Director Forum Cs, Jackson Obare, CEC's President, CEOs. I've seen my County Director of Education here, who is my boss. Recently I was a teacher. And all the guests in the room, good evening. Now, before I read my speech, I wish I didn't have the speech because I have a lot to talk about women. Happy International Women's Day. Now, when I was coming here, I felt so happy and so honored indeed. When I hear of the Women's Day, I remember my mother. And when I remember my mother, I don't have a gift which I can give to my mother for taking care of me, for carrying me for 9 months, and then taking care of me when I was born from a very useless young one to become a deputy governor of Nakuru County. And I want to ask every woman who is inside here, if nobody has told you, if you want to talk about anybody great, you are great. If you want to talk about the love, there is nobody who can love people or human race than the women in this world. And if there was a gift to be given for courageous people, I think all women should be given. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. If today my fellow colleagues here who are men can be given to run a home, you even try one single day. Leave that small child to him. Ask him to take care of, to feed, even for 1 hour. I know he's going to die of pressure. And blood sugar will come in. I know we cannot do what you are doing. Surely we cannot. And I wonder how many times do women sit at home? Because every now and then, anatoka nje, analeta kikombe, anafanya hii. I normally sit in our family, and sometimes I feel like saying, the greatest mistake I will do is to point a finger at my wife. Because of the work she's doing. She's always moving up and down. Yet I'm sitting there waiting for a cup of tea or something to eat. You are doing a lot. You are doing a lot. I want to salute all the women of the world. So I really congratulate you, and I wish men can come to realization and know exactly what I'm talking. We should respect these women. We should. And I'm privileged to be the deputy of a mama in the county. I've learned so many things. I've learned to be patient, and I've learned to be perfect in what I'm doing. We men sometimes, when we are given a task to do, you do it hurriedly, you want to finish and go. But one thing I know about women, they fear failure. They want success. And that is a plus to you. May God continue giving you that wisdom and courage to do what you are doing. What you are doing, if we can be given to be very honest, if I can even be told, for example, men can never tell somebody, let us pass through my home, I cook for you. Do you think the visitor will come? You tell a guest, let us go, I cook for you. The guest is going to wonder, or he is about. This man is about. But if a woman can say, hey, tupitie nyumbani, nikutengenezee chai. Mara moja you feel, yes, I'm going now. But if it was a man, this man is about, yeah. So now, because I have a lot to talk about women, one thing I wanted to stress is that we really love you and we really respect you. And I want to urge all the men, before you say anything negative about a woman, think twice. So I'm greatly honored to join you this evening as we gather here to celebrate a very special day in the lives of women, the International Women's Day. On this day, we join the rest of the world to rise up and demand for action and deliver on the Beijing Declaration and platform for action to make the world equal and better for everyone. This is a global day celebrating the socio-economic and cultural achievements of women. That is our wives, mothers, and sisters. We come together to call to action for celebrating women's equality. Allow me to advance that there are women who have made history in pioneering key areas in society and are worth remembering and celebrating. We are also celebrating the remarkable changes and progress done in the women arena since independence. As we do that, we cannot forget the role of women who are not only producers of life, but also nurturers of human creation. As Nakuru, we are proud that we are a women-led county which should be supported and sustained by women. Our governor, Her Excellency Susan Kihiga, recognizes and acknowledges all the women who have made strides in climbing the ladder to be managers, chief executive officers, successful business managers, and many other higher positions as they can together leverage synergy. Even as we mark this day, we are alive to the fact that women face a lot of challenges because of low power and cultural norms that hinder their progress. We encourage them to move on without concentrating on them, as they will ultimately overcome them. To advance and promote the welfare of women and girls in Nakuru, the county government, through the Department of Gender, has undertaken the following policy actions and decisions. Creation, awareness, and sensitization on available opportunities like access to government procurement opportunities, women circles, women enterprise fund, national government affirmative action fund, and ways of fund, among others. Government capacity building and empowerment through women economic empowerment program, regulation and enhancement of daycare facilities that provide a safe environment for the care of their young ones, gender-based violence information management system, helps in reporting, tracking cases, and collecting data on GBV and people with disabilities that will see the reduction of the menace. Provision of startup kits for women entrepreneurs, other women empowerment programs done through World Fund. Prepare the gender policy that will mainstream gender issues in the county. It is now awaiting approval at the county assembly. As I conclude, I want to assure you all that Nakuru County is taking all policy and legislative decisions to promote the welfare of women and girls. I encourage women to take up positions of leadership at every level, as this will bring the transformative, desirable change in the society. May God help and continue giving you more strength to serve our generation. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much for Ansif, and thank you again for the continuous support you have given the Department of Gender and Social Services.
Governor, Nakuru County, Honorable David Kones, the Forum CIV officials, my colleague CCM Education, Madam Zipporah Ngugi, the chief officers, directors, all the guests in the house, good evening. Good evening once more. My name is Josephine Achieng. I'm the CCM in charge of Youth Affairs, Sports, Gender, Social Services, and Inclusivity. I'm glad to be here today to mark this special day for women. And if you're not a woman and you're here, I would like us to acknowledge your he for she attitude, and we encourage such men in the society. Can you clap for the men in the house? We are all aware that no society advances without the input of women, and our input is instrumental in achieving our goals in the society and in the nation as a whole. So, as we gathered here today, so many things collate in my mind, but the major one is that the strides we've made in women empowerment as Nakuru County. You all aware that we are in Nakuru girls, right? We have a woman governor. One clap for that. We have a woman senator. Another clap. We have a women rep. Another one. We have 4 MPs, women. 4 claps. Great. And we have how many CAs, Madam Kezia? Women in their county assembly. MCAs, women. Clap for them. So that itself attests that Nakuru County has really empowered women. We have 4 female CCMs in the county executive. That is for the CCMs, 4 claps for the 4 women. How many female CEOs? 8. Clap for them. So this day is an auspicious day for us, especially women for Nakuru County. Actually, International Women's Day ought to have been celebrated in Nakuru County. Yeah, Madam Chief, we should be the hosts of the International Women's Day. Hoping we're gonna be next year. Yeah, national. Yeah, sindio? Okay, asanteni sana. I don't want to take much time to give a speech. I would like to introduce my CCM colleague before I invite the Deputy Governor, Madam Zipporah.
Happy International Women's Day. But we are so gloomy in this room. I don't know what is happening. So I am Zipporah Wambui Ngugi, and by the grace of God, I'm the CCM for Education, ICT, e-government, and public communication, Nakuru County. I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate this very important day for us women, and also to support my sister Josephine here. I'd like to say that we are told women are the real architects of society. So I'd like to encourage all the women in here to go and be that we have always wished to be, and to conquer the world and to be everything that this world has to offer. Thank you very much.
Let's go. 1,